Well, now I've got the opposite situation with the ball below my feet. All of the changes I just made to hit that ball above my feet, it's going to be the opposite changes for this shot. The ball's actually a little bit farther from me than usual. You remember the ball above my feet, it was closer. Now it's farther. So I've got to accommodate that with a couple of changes. I'm going to grip it all the way down at the end of the club, first of all. Gripping at the end is very important to make sure it's as long as it can get. The second thing is to bend a little bit more from the knees and from the waist. That helps me to get closer to that golf ball also. Now, once I've made those changes, I also need to make the opposite style of swing. That means more up and down. You remember the ball that was above my feet, I had to swing a little bit more around to hit that ball. Well, now the ball's below my feet, it's more in this direction, I've got to swing more up and down. Now with the swing, it's not going to feel so much like a turning motion. It's going to feel a little bit more up and down with arms. So it's going to feel a little unusual while you're making the swinging motion. To get ready for this, you're definitely going to want to make some practice swings to feel that arm swinging motion where it's supposed to go. So as I get ready to hit it, I'm going to swing up and down with my arms until I can hit the ground in the right place. A lot of people, when they get ready to hit this shot, they go ahead and make a normal swing and they pass it maybe a foot or so above the ground. Well, that's not really getting ready for this shot. You want to go ahead and make sure you're making the right changes so that you're hitting the ground in the right way. If you make a practice swing and you don't catch the ground, you haven't gotten down enough to it. So you want to practice swing until you can get the sense for hitting that ground in the right place. So again, everything the opposite from ball above the feet. Gripping down at the end, bending a little bit more from the knees and the waist, swinging more up and down with your arms. Now this particular shot, am I really planning for it to fan way away to the right like I did with the opposite ball above my feet, ball going to the left? Well, not really. Remember when I had the ball above my feet, the club face was looking over to the left, and so that made the ball jump that way. When I go to this shot, I'm basically just lowering myself down, so I don't really do this to the club. So it's not really going to fan way away to the right like the other one did to the left. It may go a little bit that way, but it's really not going to jump crazy off to the right. So lowering myself down there, making a practice swing to get ready, and off I go. Ball below your feet. If you can know those elements, you can be successful on this one too. Well, I hope that overview of uneven lies has proved helpful. Making solid contact in those unusual situations is really going to help the score. Remember the Eiffel Tower when you're out there. It's one of the most powerful tools in figuring out those uneven lies. And, as always, plenty of practice. That's right. Go out on the golf course and have some fun with these. Try some different situations. See what you can do. It'll really help your score. So let's go ahead and head to another part of the course.